Hey everyone, I'm here in my Discord channel and I was talking about ERC-20 tokens and ERC-721 tokens. I have been making free tokens for people. I made these 4 different tokens. Yeah, that one right there, that's true. Someone wanted that. So it's been funny. They all want different amounts, a million, 10 million, 50 million, 100 million. But they're pretty cool. They're going to be talking about their tokens here in this channel. But I've been making these tokens for free because I learned how to about a year ago. And what I was doing was coming over to GitHub, and this is an older version. And this is the Solidity code for the ERC-20 token. And there's 2 other files here that interact with this file. And when you click on them, you just have to change a couple of small things. So it may look confusing if you don't know programming, but there's just a few different functions here about transferring from and to. And then when you change a couple little things, you have your own token. So I just changed the name of this. So what I would do is come over to, once I copy those 3 files, I bring them right over here. These are the same names, and this is remix.ethereum.org, so that we're going to place this token on the Ethereum blockchain, and they're going to connect to my MetaMask here in a couple of seconds. But what I wanted to show you was so this one I changed recently. This is Jack token, so I had to change Jack token right here, and I had to change it right here. And then I went over to this page here and I had to change all of the supply and the name right here. So he wanted, I think it was 10 million. I can this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's 10 million plus 2 decimal places. So it looks like a little bit more, but it's named Jack token. These are the 2 decimal places. You can make it 8 like Bitcoin is. And then this is the symbol that you actually look up when you're looking for this token. So I just made this one for him. Etherscan.io. Sure. Sorry, a little slow. Jack token coming up. Anyways, you can search it right up here. Jack token. There it is. This is the one that I made. It's not the JT. It's the Jack right here. So this is him on the blockchain now, and he's also in my Discord talking about this token right here. He's going to tell you how many there are. I can look at the top here. Go all the way to the top. You can see the Jack token that he's got 10 million right there. Like I said, there was 2 decimal places. And did I put the? I must not have. I was putting them at the top, how many there were. See right here. So the token symbol ML, Mac Lima, 50 million this guy got, and then this is his token address too. But anyways, I was doing this on older programming. So when I went to the ReadyMix to actually put this into Ethereum, it still works, but it's showing right here that the program is 4.21. And then you come over here, and this is where you're supposed to put 4.21, which it already is. But you can see it goes all the way up to 6. So I'm going all the way down and I have to use the same version. So when I created my token a year ago, that's what I was using. And now I found another spot on GitHub for the rep. It's this one right here. So it's still GitHub. And I found ERC-20, 721, and 777. I haven't really researched this one yet. But so when you click on ERC-20, these are laid out so much better now. You have the regular code right here, which you have to change a few things like I just showed you. This one and this one, I think, are the 2 that coincide with it. And then if you want to add a little bit of code, not only this code, you need to take this so you can see burn, burn, burn. You don't need to be a programmer to figure out that this is a contract with a function and a function that all say burn, burn, burn. So ERC-20, this is probably where you have to change to your name. So I'm going to start playing with this code and make some burnable tokens. And then I'll be able to, when I create a new token, just take this code, place it with the other code right at the bottom of it, copy and paste, and then I can just keep making burnable tokens for people because it will be that easy. I'm pretty sure it's that easy. And then you can make it capped, you can make it mintable. Some of these mintable ones, like Battle Racers, just did a mintable ERC-20 token where they had crates. The crates were all fungible, they were all exactly the same, so they weren't 721 non-fungible tokens, they were just regular tokens, but they had this mintable code on them where you can click on it and do a random draw into a bunch of different 721 token assets. So you got a random draw of one of them and you mint this by clicking on it, running the transaction in Ethereum. It burns this ERC-20 token so that eventually it will go to zero when all of the crates open and become 721 tokens, which were parts to cars, and you would take those parts of the cars and put them together into making a real race car, and they're going to be raceable soon. So that's what's up with Mintable, which means you kind of have to have a crate designed and an interface to click on it. I can do it. I can click on them kind of in the background here in the code. Once I make it, you create a code, you can play with it down here. But I mean, that's no fun. That's not really a fun mintable token like Battle Racers has. They have actual crates that you click on because they design them on a user interface on a website. You click on it and then you mint it into another piece of art that they created, which was the front, back wheels of cars. You have to create all of that and design all of that so that when someone actually clicks on that crate and mints that car part, that it actually turns into something. So that's a little bit more work. That would take some, collaborating between you and I to make a mintable token. But I'm still going to play with the code anyway, just to see how it works and try to mint a couple tokens, even though it's minting nothing into nothing. I still want to see it turn from ERC-20 to 721 with my own code here. So I'm going to work on all of that pretty soon, and hopefully I can start making some cooler tokens for everybody. I'm doing this all for free because I really don't care. It's a $2 transaction fee in Ethereum. I already know how to do this. I think it's really fun. All of these people this is gonna be a much longer list of people right here. Thinking about charging $10. I'm not even sure if I'm going to. I don't want people to turn away. If I start charging $10 a month and everyone says, nah, never mind, then I'm just gonna end up doing it for free. But for now, I'm going to ask for $10 per month going forward, and you can have your own channel down here. However, if you wanted your own token, I will make you your own token, and you do not have to have a channel here, and you will never have to pay $10. That token is yours. It's on the blockchain. All of the tokens will go to you. I made this token right here, and I sent all 50 million to his address, which you can see right here. When you click on this, you can see that it went from my address to his address. He's got them all, and that's all on the blockchain. I can't take them back. I can't do anything about it. And I'm not making the added function where I can create more tokens. So I'm not just going to go and create more behind his back and, try to sell them if he ends up selling them for money. It's pretty hard to end up getting a token to sell for money. You have to be a business person who markets the actual token and makes an entire website and a white paper and a business plan, a roadmap, and you have to really take it pretty far. Otherwise, I have a free token. It's pretty easy to make it. It's fun and easy to give it away for free. People still seem to like it. They still seem to hodl the stupid free token that I have, and it's kind of funny. They won't give them away. The hope is that people are going to give them away and show another person how to use crypto. So when someone says, "Hey, I don't know anything about crypto," you say, "Hey, I have a free token here that I can give you. It doesn't cost you any money except a transaction fee to send it to them." And just give them some free tokens. Let them see what it's like to have an Ethereum address and what it's like to receive tokens into the Ethereum address, and then they can send them to somebody else if they wanted to, and at least understand crypto to maybe buy some a little bit later. But that's the hope. I just want to keep teaching people and helping people understand. It's fun for me. I like programming. But like I said, I'm going to just keep going into this ERC-20 token thing because this is a lot of fun and people are loving their new tokens. So they can't wait to figure out what they're going to do with them and how they're going to give them out to people and if they're going to limit how much they give per month and a lot of different things. So, but however, those tokens are done and final. I cannot go back and add the new things that I learned here to those. I will be able to do it going forward, and I can make these same people a second or third token if they wanted, I suppose, that is burnable or mintable or one of the other things that I learned. But for the time being, you cannot change what you've already done to the current tokens. So that's it for now. I just wanted to let you know that I'm researching all this stuff and hopefully soon I can make some pretty cool tokens. And if you have any ideas for any tokens, please come right here and post it. We'll talk about it. Thank you.